Hello y'all, in this episode of Repairs and Upgrades with Chillie Willie, we are going to repair this PlayStation 2 right after the intro. Alright y'all, welcome to my episode, Gaming with Chillie Willie. In this episode, we are going to do some repairs on the PS2. Now this PS2 does not work. It doesn't power up or anything. Let me show you. Okay, so let's plug this up. So the red light turns on, but if you press it, it doesn't turn green because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. That and that the tape, this tape right here is too far up. Try bending it, it still pops back up. And it's scratching the discs really bad. And it says that it has an error on it, which it has the lens doesn't read. It reads when it wants to. So right there, when I did get it to turn on, it used to scratch my disc up. So it used to have an error on there. It scratched up my disc. And then all of a sudden, whenever I tried taking it apart, when I took it apart to fix this, for whatever reason, this thing broke off. So this little notch part right here broke off. It's not on there. So when it was working, it was scratching my discs up because of that tape right there. So we're gonna go ahead and try to repair that. As you can tell, it does not turn on. So let's go ahead and get it done. All right. Now y'all can go ahead and follow along if y'all have these pieces. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need one of these. I bought this at AliExpress, and it came with the whole thing together. I already built. Then I bought these little off and on buttons, and I bought some strips to replace the other one. Bought a couple of them. All right, let's get it done. So y'all can go ahead and follow along if y'all want. Let's put all this stuff in here. So the rubber pieces don't come off. These rubber pieces don't come off. So these two don't come off. You don't have to take those off. All right. Go ahead and start taking all this apart. At any time you need to pause it, go ahead and pause it. If it goes too fast or something. I also bought these stickers. I'm gonna replace that too. Make it look a little bit newer. So basically doing a restoration on this one. This is my PlayStation 2. And you just pull it apart. Sometimes I might have a sticker back here. I took a sticker off. Okay, pop it off. Put that to the side. Okay, so this is the part I was telling you about. So let me take this off. So the way you take this off is you pull it out. You pull this out. Pop it out. And in the back it has a little strip. Pull this little strip off right here. That's it. This is what I was telling you about. So this is how it's supposed to look. So this is the same size. The only difference between this one and this one is that this one has this little laser pointer thing, which is for the remote to play DVDs or whatever you're gonna play, some movies or whatever. That's what that's for. This one doesn't have it. So you can take that off and put it. I'm not gonna take it off because I don't need it. I don't use it for that. I use it for playing games. If I want to watch movies, I watch it on a DVD player. And then, so this is what I was telling you about. This one right here, it broke off. When I was trying to fix the tape, I don't know what happened to this piece, but it came off. I couldn't find it anymore, which is this button right here. So that's why I bought these. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and replace this. So what you do is we're gonna go ahead and leave that there. We're gonna start replacing the other stuff first. So let's take off this screw off. We'll take off this screw, then this screw, then this screw, then this screw. Okay, go ahead and take that off. Put these to the side. Separate the screws. So all this stuff I bought at AliExpress from China. Actually took 21 days to get here. That's not bad. Usually it takes about a month to 3 months to 4 months. Crazy, but oh well. For the price, it's not bad. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull this thing up. You're gonna pull this thing up gently. And then you're gonna take off the other one. There you go. You pull that apart. Then you take this other one right here, which is this one. These two, you're gonna take them off. Pull them up. Pull them up. There you go. Now this one is actually glued on there. You gotta actually pull it up. Pull that out. There you go. And then on this side, it actually has a strip there, but we're not gonna take this apart because we're just gonna replace the whole thing. But let's take it off anyways, because I'll show you why. So pull that apart. So this was actually like this. So if you actually look at it, you're gonna have to bend yours like that too. So we have a brand new one here, same size. So ours is gonna have to go the same way. So here it is, and here's the sticky stuff. That's what I mean. So I'll probably put this to the side. We're gonna have to put this one back to where the way it was. So this one's the long part, this is the long part. Just like that. Won't go the other way because then it's different. So we'll go ahead. You can put this one in here if you want. So these two things lift up. So these lift up. You want to lift it up, slide it in there, and then push it down. You want to slide it in there. Make sure this thing's up. It locks in. There you go. Then you push it down to lock it in. There it is. So you lock it in place. Push it down. There you go. The snap in there, it snaps. Okay. Now we're gonna get the new one. Now on this one, we have to change a couple of things. So we have to pull these things out and replace them with these. Same thing with this one. And the next one. And the next one. These little rubber pieces. Okay, so that one's there. Next, we're going to take this bracket off. The screw in the back. You have to use your little ones. So these little screwdriver, I got it at Walmart. You can buy these at Walmart. They look like this when you buy it brand new. So when you buy it brand new, it looks like this, like a pin. And it has these, and it has this one, the little one and the big one, same thing. So these come in handy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use the small one. Take this apart. Make sure you don't drop the screws and lose them. And go ahead and take this little bracket off. And go ahead and put this bracket onto this one. Put that little screw back in there. There you go. So it has a little indentation, I guess because of the hole. That little hole right there. So it has a little indentation. There you go. See, there's a little hole right there too. So it grabs onto it. Everything has his spot with it. It doesn't fit, then most likely you haven't positioned it right. Okay, so there it is. That's how it looks. So now we're gonna position this the way it's supposed to be positioned. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put this in here. And we're gonna try to. So this has to be bent a little bit, like this. This has to be bent. So we're gonna try to position this exactly where the other one goes. So this one goes like this. So you're gonna go ahead and put this in here, facing down. You're gonna push this down, and then you're gonna push in, lock it in. A little tug to make sure it's locked in. Yep. It doesn't look straight to you, then reposition it. There you go. It's locked in. Okay. So then now you see how it goes. So now it's like this. Now I'm gonna try to position it straight. I'm gonna try to position it straight like that before I take the sticker off of it. So about right there. Let me take the sticker. And I'm gonna reposition it. Try to make sure it's straight. There you go. Okay, so I think it needs more this way. Basically, this needs to be really tight here. And this needs to be straight. There you go. There you go. Now this is all straight. That's a little off. Has to be straight. There you go. There you go. So now it's straight. Okay. So now we're gonna plug this wire in there. This wire, we're gonna plug it into that little notch there. Just put it in there, put a little bit of pressure. And then we got this one. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in this one right here. Push it down, you can feel it. You wanna go ahead, make sure nothing is hitting anything. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and put these screws on there. So first, no matter which way you go. Next one. Next one. A little bit of tightness under. Okay, now if you look at it, it shouldn't be touching. Okay, it's moving with it. It shouldn't be above this line. Perfect. As long as when it comes up, it doesn't hit the disc. You don't want it hitting the disc. There you go. You don't want it hitting the disc. There you go. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead. We have taken the old one off. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna replace this. Since we have new ones, we're just gonna replace it with new ones. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get this and you're gonna pull this one out. Pull this one out. Put in the new one. There you go. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this one with this one. So the blue goes to the back, I'm assuming. You'll find out because whenever you plug it in, it won't turn on. Okay, there it is. All right. And we're gonna go ahead and put this here in this little notch. If it has a little access stuff, try taking it off, because then it's gonna be in the way. So we're gonna go ahead and position that back on there. Slant it. A little slant it. Okay. So before we put anything back together, we're going to test it out to make sure that this thing turns on. So you don't want to put it back together and then it doesn't work. So we're gonna go ahead and put the power on there to make sure that this thing turns on. So go ahead and put the power on there. Okay, it turned on. Now we're gonna turn it on. Turn green. See what I mean? That's what it's supposed to do. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and try it out. So now we gotta plug in this and plug in the HDMI. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the game. So we have to press this little black button right here on the back. There's a little black button here. And there's one right here on top. Gotta press those two. We're gonna go ahead and put this to the side. Bring this close to us. And we're gonna go ahead and minimize this. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hold this down. And we're gonna press this. You need 3 hands, but we don't have 3 hands, right? You're gonna press the button. You see the light, the red light on there. They're reflecting. Let's turn green. There it is. Keep holding it. There you go. It started up. There you go. Press X. Press X. So there it is. Slot number 1, whatever, blah blah, but it works. So that's it. Let's turn it off. Bam. So there it is. I got it to work. So we replaced all of this and replaced this and this. So now let's put it back together. Now we know it's working. Now it's like a brand new PlayStation. Go ahead and put this back on there. You got this. Now before we put the screws back on, because you never know, something got loose. You never know, something got loose. Try it out again. Turn this down. Alright, let's put this game in there. There it is. There you go, it works. Okay, screw this on. Okay. Alright, so that seems like it's okay. Let's put all the screws back on. So normally what I do is I test it, and then I test it again, and then I test it again. But you never know, a screw or something's in the way, or something's not right, and then you put everything back together and it doesn't work, and then you gotta take it apart again. It's like, yeah. So I gotta make sure everything works. So this PlayStation 2, I'm assuming it's brand new now, so it's good. The glitches that it shows on there, I think it might have to do with my capture card. I think that's the reason why it has those little glitches and stuff. I don't think it's the PlayStation itself. I think it might be the capture card. But alright, let's try this out. So let's put these in there and then try it out real quick. Let's put this back in. Okay, alright, let's try it one more time. So now everything's back. Let's put back to normal. Let's try it out. We got the game in there. Make sure your game's in there perfectly. So now it's not, I don't think it's touching it. So this, nope. See how it's flush? How it's flush? It's not in the way. So that one's flush with that. Let's put in this game. Make sure it's nice and snug. Close it. Alright. Let's power this bad boy up. So now the light is red. Let's turn it on. There you go. Let's put this on there. There you go, it powered up quick. So I'm not gonna do any gameplay on this because it has copyrights on it, so I don't want to get flagged again like I did the last time.
My name is Mark.
Let it play the intro. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I just gotta do a couple of touch-ups. I'm probably gonna have to cut that part out. Alright, probably was gonna have to cut some of that off because they have music in it. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is, okay, so I got new stickers for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these new stickers on there. So I'm gonna take off the old ones. Took off the old one, clean it up real quick. So I make this PlayStation look kind of neat. Okay, so I took majority off of it. With the alcohol packages and try to clean it off. The access stuff. There you go. Let it dry up. Okay, so they're all the same. These are all the same. I think they're all the same numbers. Yeah, they all got the same numbers on them. We're gonna go ahead and take one of these off. Put that one on there. And I think the other seal goes back here. So it goes right here somewhere. So I put this one. I put this one right here. Doesn't have a void thing, I don't think it does. You just take it off. And there you go. Now I have a brand new PlayStation 2 repaired. Perfect. Perfect. So that's how you do it. That's how you fix it. Alright, so that's how you replace the PlayStation when it doesn't work. Your lens, your strips, everything, you replace it. That's how you do it. I still got extra ones just in case. I still got the other PlayStation that I have there that I gotta repair. I gotta repair that one too. We'll check it out. We'll see what's up. I don't think I'm gonna repair the other one, like do a video on repairing the other one, for the simple fact that we already did this one. It's not too much of a difference to repair it. I think the other one, I think I'm just gonna replace the lens, and you saw how the lens and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna replace the lens, and I think that's it, because I bought the lens for the other one. Other than that, I'm just gonna replace that, and that's it. Yeah. So it was all jacked up. That thing was all jacked up, so that's the reason why we didn't we couldn't use it, because they messed up the discs. I kept messing them up, so I bought another one of these. So all right, so that's it for this episode. If you like this kind of content, comment below and let me know. And as always, thank y'all for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing like this. And remember, you're never too old to get your game on. Until the next time, stay gaming, my friends. Bye bye.